in the studio of Bill Gallen, and he was just about to start and tell me about this painting. And why don't you start and tell everybody about the painting?
Hey, okay, I'll do that. Well, first, welcome you guys.
Thank you.
And so nice to be here. But yeah, this is my fantastic space. I was explaining to Ron and Masako that I've got this beautiful north-facing light window, and I also have these skylights. And sometimes when it's super bright, I have to kind of close off some of the light that I get in here, and but it's just all beautiful light that comes down on it right now. And
so is this a piece that you start out plein air, or did you work from photographs? Or
this is complete. It was from a plein air trip. This is Diablo Canyon, right up Buckman Road.
Yeah.
But it's from a study that I did.
This is your study.
That's my study. And this is a first impulse into a larger painting.
Nice.
And so this is my working, my tabouret right here, which is just melamine, and an easel pal with all the kind of paint spread out. And I've really been hitting it hard, so I have to recharge all my paints today. But these are sort of some special ones that were either emotionally kind of important to me, being with friends or loved ones, and painting those out, so I kind of keep those around as a living diary of the painting experience.
And how would you describe your process? I mean, you go out, do you photograph when you're out there working in the field? Do you plein air paint? How does the whole...
So the process is both of those things.
Okay.
And typically we'll spend a day painting, and we'll get up early, do a morning painting, and then of course right around lunchtime we break because the light changes its condition.
Okay.
We'll take a little siesta.
Yeah.
And then we'll paint in the afternoon, and then the last light of the day we photograph, because sometimes we'll paint too, but really it's photographing because the light's moving so rapidly.
Yeah.
And it's exciting light, and so I've got thousands of slides over there, and I use digital imagery now too. My computer monitor's right up there. Sometimes I'll work with that, but whenever possible, I like to work right from a study.
Okay.
And so this one has this. I also have a photo reference. It's not a great, and I don't try to put them on fancy photo stock or anything like that too. I sort of like less detail the better.
Okay.
You know, so I just want to see the overall kind of shape and vibe and color feel of the painting.
And you use your study more for the color.
Yeah, and I'll use the study for the color and try to bringing a painting larger they're never exactly like the other one. I don't get in there. I don't project. I try to use drawing. I try to keep it very gestural, so it comes up naturally, and so there'll be slight differences, and sometimes I like aspects of the bigger painting a little bit more than the little one. These are kind of ideas that I'm working up. So there's a couple little studies. This 12 by 16 over here. This is a kind of a wash-in. That's how vibrant that wash-in is. That I've let dry, and then I'm going to work it back in, aiming in that direction. Okay?
Oh, okay. So you're going to pull it back.
Yeah, so I'll pull it back in this direction. This little guy has become a study for this 12 by 16, and I hope to take that one another kind of factor bigger. Come on over here. Look what's over here. These are all plein air sketches here, pretty much the little ones here, and at this point they're very dry, and so I just kind of keep them up here, and I'll dig through these to kind of look at ideas that I want to work with. You can see this is the same thing where I did a little sketch and I started a bigger one. I haven't decided for sure whether this one is I'm gonna try that larger, but many of the small ones are just fine on their own, and I like to keep those guys around too. Got my piano for when I really need to bang on something. These are just piles and piles of slides that I've used, but mostly I'm using my phone.
Yeah.
My phone, like you guys are using right now, to
you get
photograph wherever I'm working, and turn that into paintings as well. So.
And you're going to be teaching at the Art Expo, right?
I'm going to be teaching at the Art Expo, and I'm looking forward to that. It's always very interesting. I love seeing all the materials too. And
So if you like Bill's work and you want to paint like Bill, he's going to be teaching it. It's a 6-hour class at
it's
plein
going to be an
air?
all-day class. It's going to be on the fundamentals of studio painting.
Okay.
So I'm going to take people through a process of starting a painting, kind of looking at design, and we'll work up a painting throughout the course of a day.
Well, thank you, Bill, for being our artist
Oh,
of the
yeah.
month.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.